You have to be a bit of a sadist in order to be a good author. I don't know who to originally attribute that quote to, but judging by how people have reacted to my work, yeah, I'd say so. The work that has gotten the best feedback, the strongest reaction from readers, has always been the work that really tortures my characters on a fundamental level. And that definitely looks like what the creators of Transformers Energon were going in book number 9. Hello, my wonderful viewers, and welcome to another episode of Betty Adams Overanalyzes. Today we are going to take a fully spoilery look at Transformers Energon, book number 9. And the cover of this is really... It's not just for shock value. The cover is Optimus Prime holding a cracking world up on his back. Very classic reference to, what's his name, who has to hold the world on his back for forever. My ancient Greek mythology fails me. But anyway, we have a very good chapter here. There is combat, there is action, there's heroic sacrifice, and it completely lacks the grotesque element of reveling in body horror that was bothering me in previous chapters. This was a really good, really enjoyable chapter, but it has one huge caveat. No matter what choices Optimus Prime makes in this chapter, he is going to suffer, and everybody around him is going to suffer. There are no simple happy endings in this comic book series. Now I'm going to be getting into spoilers. If you don't want any spoilers, you can go check out the links below my video and get a copy of my book, Flying Sparks and Dying Embers, where I too enjoy torturing my characters. Not that I enjoy it, it's just that's the way the writing crumbles, kiddo. Alright, spoilers. So here we have Spike is still in the hospital, Sparkplug is still missing, Optimus's face is trying to hunt down the Decepticons and see what they're up to. He's going on the offensive, and everything goes horribly wrong. Astro Chain attacks the hospital. The doctors know that this is a sapient being they can talk to, so they try to talk to him, and Astro Chain's like, totally, I get you. I get no pleasure out of killing you, but them's the orders, that's my mission, and I absolutely will kill all of you. Like, I don't want to, but those are just following orders. And of course, Spike makes the heroic sacrifice, goes out, offers himself up to Astro Train, who grabs him and just flat out tells him, yeah, I'm taking you back to this crazy scientist dude, totally gonna torture you. Not something I would do, but hey, I'm following the orders of my boss, and my boss wants to make good with this mad scientist guy, so off we go to be tortured. And then you have Optimus Prime off doing his own thing, and he gets put in a situation where he has to choose between one half of his troops or the other, who to leave behind, because they are just getting trounced, because Shockwave has managed to open up a space bridge to Earth. And again, you have this constant running, very realistic cost-benefit analysis. What can Optimus Prime do in the moment? They managed to destroy this space bridge, knock it out, but Optimus Prime has to leave his loyal soldiers behind to Shockwave's tender mercies. Now, I don't know that I exactly like this reading on Shockwave. Shockwave has historically always been a creature of nearly pure intellect, almost never expressing any emotions at all. But this Shockwave is just gleefully sadistic, taking pleasure in torturing helpless beings. Whereas in most incarnations, he's generally just does it because it's a means to the end, and he expresses no pleasure or distaste for it. And we're getting a very interesting range of moral warping in all of these Decepticons. None of them are anyone you'd want to have around at a party, but we have Shockwave, who is genuinely a sadistic monster. Soundwave, who is an absolutely cold pragmatist, Thundercracker and Astrotrain, who are willing to show mercy but follow orders regardless. You get a real difference in these personalities, and you know who each character is. Same with the Autobots and even the humans. Now, this chapter has a scene where the Autobots are going to interact with some humans, and the humans actually stop to talk to them, even though they're armed to the teeth and expecting the Autobots to be just as evil as the Decepticons. Which is fine. It's logical. It's perfectly reasonable. If only the previous chapter had not made these same humans look so utterly irrational in their reactions to the Autobots. Where was this common sense? Where was this more sensible reaction a chapter ago? It does still bother me a little, but in this chapter we get the more realistic reaction, especially from combat veterans who were in Korea or Nam, because they would understand allying with a more powerful force who simply shares a goal with you. So it's good to see that story thread has been pulled a bit more in line with reality. Now, one thing I did miss from this chapter, we don't get any more development on what the effect of Sparkplug in the Matrix is having on Optimus, but this chapter was focusing on other things. So where does this chapter end? The ground bridge has been established, but it has been damaged. Astrotrain has been at least temporarily taken out of commission. But Astrotrain is also an element that's going to go up against Megatron if Megatron shows his face again. And Optimus Prime, no matter what choice he makes, someone's going to get hurt, someone's going to get abandoned, someone's going to get left behind. No easy win for the Autobots in this. This is not the cartoon where things wrap up nice and tidily in a bow. Although G1 did have some more ambiguous endings, specifically the Golden Lagoon comes to mind. Alright, but what do you think, my wonderful viewers? What did you take away from Transformers Energon, book number 9? Hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment below telling me what you think. Peace out, my wonderful viewers.
Escape into another world with the writings of author Betty Adams. 2 worlds, one of utter absurdity, one of dramatic tension, both alike in aliens absolutely astounded by human behavior. Humans are weird, short, absurd, science fiction stories. Flying sparks, dragons, aliens, and things that go boom in the night.
Books available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo by Rakuten, Google Play Books, and at authorBettyAdams.com for a signed copy.